తెలంగాణలో ఎన్నికల్లో బీజేపీ పార్టీ అభ్యర్థుల తరపున ప్రచారం కోసం కేంద్ర నాయకత్వం కూడా ముమ్మరంగా ప్రచారంలో భాగంగా పాల్గొంటుంది. ప్రస్తుతం మనం వరంగల్ జిల్లాలో ఉన్నాము. ఇక్కడ విదేశీ వ్యవహారాల మంత్రి సహాయ మంత్రి మీనాక్షి లేఖి గారు మనతో ఉన్నారు. మ్యామ్, గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ మ్యామ్. మ్యామ్, వాట్ ద తెలంగాణ పీపుల్ థింకింగ్ అబౌట్ బీజేపీ ఇన్ దీస్ ఎలక్షన్స్?
You will see some amazing results because Telangana people are fed up with the corruption of the present government and the past governments. They know that Modi government has delivered even when we are not in power, but more than 6 lakh crore is what the benefits to the people of Telangana have been given by the central government under various schemes. Whether it's Ujjwala, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Ayushman Bharat Yojana, roads, smart city, Amrit, water connections, Har Ghar Nal Se Jal, so on and so forth. And you would be happy that all this has come from the central government. 2,500 kilometers was the road length before 2014, and from 2014 till 2023 another 2,500 kilometer has been added. So it goes to show that the work of 70 plus years and the work of last 9 years, 10 years, you can compare the two. We have tried to reach out to all the people who have been left out of the process of development, and thus Vikas Yatra is what Prime Minister has started on the 15th of this month. And before this, for past 2 terms, we've been running aspirational district program to reach out to the districts which were left behind in the developmental process. So mainstreaming the marginalized has been the theme. Unlike the other people who have engaged in too much corruption, we promise to give a clean government.
Ma'am, whenever your leaders comes to Telangana, always says that Telangana government has done so much corruption. But till now, you have not taken any action against BRS party leaders. Always you says that Kaleshwaram also a lot of corruption. But there is no action from your side. That's why Congress party says that they are both are same. They are each one helping. What you say about?
You must understand that Congress and BRS and MIM could be the same because they are ideologically aligned people. They all believe in appeasement politics. They were all against finishing triple talaq. They are all against uniform civil code. We can have no alignment with these people. If there was any alignment, the Prime Minister Modi, Amit Bhai as a Greh Mantri, as a Home Minister, and people like me would not be doing rounds in this state, number one. Number two, you must also understand that the police and most of the corruption processes have to start at a Thana level, at the police station level. The police is with the present government, and that is why in our manifesto we have promised that all these big cases of corruption like Kalavaram, Kaleshwaram and other Dharani portal for the land and other such big scams, we will appoint a Supreme Court judge and we will have a commission to look into all these charges of corruption so that the cases can be registered and the work can be done. Even for CBI action, the recommendation, though the agency is central agency, but the recommendation, and in legal language we call it sanction, has to come from the state government. Now, if the state government is corrupt, action by the central government, until unless you dismiss the government to do something, is not possible. And that is why there are legal impediments to action against these people. We have a rock solid plan to take action against them. Only request is that people of Telangana should come out and support BJP so that the action can be taken.
Ma'am, what would you say? Why people of Telangana should vote BJP?
People of Telangana should vote for BJP because it is in their interest that a clean government comes to them, a good governance comes to them, the benefit which should accrue to them should reach them, and all the corruption that is happening, the Parivarvad to the corruption that people have been sucked out dry, will be taken care of if the government is formed by the BJP party. And for their cultural values to be preserved and protected, they need to work with the BJP.
Ma'am, BRS going in these elections to the people, the assurance is giving that KCR Barosa, and Congress also going with the 6 guarantees. What the assurance BJP going towards the people?
I will tell you what Barosa people should look at. Congress's Barosa is on Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi. We know how Barosewala these people are, because for 70 long years they've only cheated the country. So far as KCR is concerned, he promised 3,000 rupees to all the people who are unemployed. Did they get it? They have not got it. He promised backward communities will be given 3 acres of land and plus 50,000. Did they get it? They have not got it. Then he gave 10 lakh rupees under the Dalit Raitu. Even that scheme was found faulty, and when that objection was laid by the earlier finance minister, then that time he said, oh, this was only a pilot project, and rest of the people, that means neither the scheme was drafted right nor the money has reached the right hands, and this is a case of deep corruption. How can you trust a person who has repeatedly violated his oath and has repeatedly done the wrong things? So it's not KCR Barosa you can think of, it is Modi Barosa, which you should know, and you know that Modi has delivered, and Modi ji has when talked about aspirational district, when he wanted to do work with, whether it's Chandrayaan or it's opening of bank accounts, we worked at all levels. When it comes to building of roads, when it comes to building of ports, when it comes to building of airports, when it comes to Ayushman Bharat Yojana, when it comes to Kisan Samman Nidhi, when it comes to MSP, we've delivered. So Bharosa on a person who delivers rather than on a person who tells lies and takes you for a ride.
Ma'am, what do you want to say this Warangal people as a BJP national leader?
I see Warangal people are my brothers and sisters. I may come from a different part of the country, but I'm an Indian, and I worked on Ramappa temple's inscription. I take as much pride in my ancestors, and I think Kakatiyas were my ancestors as well. Every Indian has to take the same pride. We can't be divided on these small, narrow lanes, because if Indians do well, India does well. If Warangal does well, India does well. And I want Warangal to do well, because it's an education hub, very educated people, people of culture, people who share their ancestry with Kakatiyas, who were masters at that time. I mean, look at Ramappa Lake, look at Kaleshwari Lake, look at all these man-made lakes. To this size, to this extent, lift irrigation at that point in time, the science and technology of using ash methodology for making floating bricks to deal with the earthquake, the fineness, the finesse of making those madanikas outside. I think these are things all Indians have to take pride in, and all Indians have to work together. If people, through tourism, through industry, through the central government schemes, through Startup India, Stand Up India, Mudra Yojana, Janjatiya Vikas, they benefit, India benefits, and I'm very happy. So all I want is take the right decisions. It's good for everyone, it's good for the nation, it's good for Warangal, and the right decision is in supporting BJP.
కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వం బీజేపీ అనేక సంక్షేమ అభివృద్ధి పనులు జరిగినాయని చెప్పేసి ఇటు వరంగల్లో మొత్తం కూడా కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వం చేసిన అనేక అభివృద్ధి పనులను ఈసారి కంపల్సరీ బీజేపీని ఎన్నికల్లో గెలిపించాలని చెప్తున్నారు కేంద్ర విదేశీ వ్యవహారాల సహాయ మంత్రి మీనాక్షి లేఖి గారు. కెమెరామెన్ మహేష్తో చంద్రశేఖర్, News9 Today.